Okay, in this video I want to go over the chromatic bebop exercise, and this is the upper octave starting on middle C. If you haven't seen the first video, part 1, please check that out. This is at full speed. The best way to learn this is in sections, learn each part and then string them together. So here we go, this is the first part. Second part, we're going to start from here. I'm going to overlap just a little bit. Third part goes like this. Again, we're going to overlap a little bit. Next part goes like this. Next part goes like this. And the last part goes like this. Play the whole thing slow. There is a pattern here. It's a little hard to see at first. This is based on this arpeggio. We're working here in C7. Okay? What you want to do is you want to look for the chord tones. Okay, so we've got root, third, fifth, seventh. That's a 9 and 11. 11 is the same as 4 to the third. So with each chord tone, every time it lands on the chord tone, it's got different things that it will do. By knowing these, you can actually use this and go any direction you want. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. So from the root, when it's going up, there's two different ways for it to go up. One is this, like it does in the beginning. The other way for it to go up is this. So we go down to the flat 7, then it does a major triad from the flat 7, plays the 13, high octave, and then down chromatically from there. And then right when it gets to a note away from the 5th, it goes below the 5th, so it kind of encircles the 5th. So again, that was so we've now seen two different things it can do to go up from the root. We've got this, and it ends up on the 3rd, or it has this, and it ends up on the 5th. Now it can go down from the root. The way to go down is like this, and it ends up on the 5th. So chromatically down, and then, so it basically encircles the fifth. So that's the different things it can do from the root. Now let's look at what it can do from the fifth. Goes up. So essentially we're doing a minor triad. Actually a minor seventh chord, right? This is something to take note of, by the way. Anytime you have a seventh chord, you have this relative minor from the fifth. Which is really cool to know about, by the way, because if say you're comping, you can basically use that. Wes Montgomery liked to do that a lot. So that's how we would go up from the fifth, and then there's one way to go down, which is this. And that brings you to the third also. Okay, from the third we could go down, and that would be this. So for instance, when we did this, so that'd be going down. So we're going back to the root. And then the other thing that you can do is third, fifth, flat 7, 9, flat 9, half step below the root to the root. Okay, so you can play the chromatic bebop exercise through 2 octaves to the top of the neck, and then use the same patterns to work your way back down again. And that would sound something like this. So I'm going to make another video and show how to use some of these fragments of this exercise in improvisation. Thanks.